You think you're the only person who lost someone?
Violet.
The only person who has had someone ripped away from them?
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoon's Delight. So let's get into this. Violet, it's been like at least a couple of episodes where they really haven't brought up her and Hawkins. Obviously, she's starting to heal a little bit from it. But she's always going to miss him, always going to think about him. I mean, that's just how death works, man. You really don't make it better, but you definitely, with time, it can heal some wounds and you can start to move on with your life like she has been doing. But I thought it was a very interesting situation with this Heckler named Edgar. And so he was kind of annoying throughout the episode, but you knew he had a reason for doing what he did. He had a little dust up with Carver earlier in the episode, kind of coming after all the firefighters and stuff. He started visiting the firehouse, kind of heckling them. And then at one point, Violet and Gallo were together and they saw him on the corner or something like that, looking like he was ready to start more stuff. But then we learned something about him. So he was actually in a fire that happened previously, and his father was dead. And so in the last scene that we see him in, he comes at the Boden, and then that's where Violet kind of saves the day because she got through to him. And I knew it was going to have to be someone who probably went through a similar death to kind of calm him down and kind of get him from wanting that revenge that built in him all of these years that he wanted to get back from the firehouse. And so he basically, he heckled them again. And like I said, that's where Violet stepped in. And Violet snapped and went off at him, because she was like, I went through this. I'm going through this with Hawkins right now. I'm still going through it. And it's hard every single day for her to get through it. And she just wanted him to kind of know, you're not alone in grieving for someone you loved. And she said she's still going through it. And it kind of got through to him because it's someone that went through what he went through, and how she's trying to move on from it, And it seems like he never had that talk yet, and that's why he was still angered. He still had a lot of built-up anger towards everyone at Firehouse 51 and was blaming them because he never really talked about it. And it obviously changed him and his mother's life. He talked about how it changed their lives and how they're missing him, but he never had that talk. He needed therapy, and I think that was the problem. He never had therapy to really learn how to handle his anger when he thinks about his father, and I think Violet got through to him, and I'm glad they did that because just like they did with Ritter, where Ritter kind of came full circle when he first came, and he was a firefighter without a lot of confidence, and he talked to Stella about what she was doing with Kylie and how it wasn't good for Kylie for her to be doing that to Kylie, but she did that because of what Macy's mom was telling her about putting the blame on her. And I'm going to talk about that in the next video, by the way, when they met up with Lieutenant Morgan. But the thing was it kind of came full circle because it gave Violet a chance to talk even more. I think what helped her not be like that, like Edgar was that she had a chance to talk to someone. When she talked to Kelly that day, it kind of got everything out. It kind of got her back into wanting to get back into society, not really blaming anybody for his death, dealing with it, but also not blaming anybody for it, and that's what she was reiterating to him. And I hope, maybe Violet could continue to talk to him. I think that'll really help him. He just, the whole thing was, we all need someone to talk to, and he needed someone to talk to. He never got that chance to talk to somebody about that situation, and Violet was there. Because Violet gave it to him straight. And I think that's what he respected about Violet. Violet gave it to him straight. She wasn't BSing. She wasn't being nice to him. Because sometimes people, when they're grieving, they don't want you to just be overly nice to them just because they know you're going through something. Sometimes they want that hard truth, and that's what she gave him, and he needed to hear that. So I'm glad Violet did that. I love this scene, man. I loved it. Go on ahead and get this video a like, man. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you're new in the zoo. And if you want to donate, any comments I got, definitely put them below. And if you want to donate to the channel, hit the super thanks button below, or hit my Cash App. $Sack Exchange is the cash tag name. You can see it on the screen right now. Big shout out to my donators. Rob Smith with the $5 dono from last week, and then Secret Cure with the big one, $80, bro. So if y'all want to be mentioned just like them, definitely donate if you can. But yeah, so to wrap this thing up, man, I love what Violet did here. And I think it was good for her too. I think it was good for her to kind of get it out in front of everybody how she was feeling, because everybody was there. Like, you know, it was everybody was circling around Edgar, you know, and then she was able to get it out, get her feelings out in front of everybody, and now everybody knows how she feels at this point. And I think it's just going to help her even more kind of get over him, and well, not get over him, but like just move on fully with her life and not have to be haunted by him so much, you know. I think it was good for her, man. But yeah, so we're going to talk about, the next video, I'm going to talk about Stella and Severide when they meet up with Lieutenant Morgan and talk about Macy. Very interesting scene there, and then we're going to wrap up the week. So thank you guys for watching. Afternoons delight.